and welcome back to Business Over Coffee Television. Our second guest today is Sarah Henley, and yes, she is related to Richard and Sherry Henley. And I'm going to let you tell your story and how you got involved with Business Over Coffee, and maybe are you ready to tell something new to the audience today?
I think I am.
Okay, good.
I'm a consultant with Business Over Coffee, and like you said, I'm Sherry's daughter and Richard's daughter, and Sherry recruited me to go out and recruit members and have people join, and just as a side job for myself, and I'm getting more and more into it, and also on the side, I bake.
Aha, and you bake some really good sweet stuff, because my sweet tooth has eaten it many a time. Tell us about the business.
Well, I've always baked, and I make everything from scratch, and unfortunately I can't really eat what I bake myself because I'm a type 1 diabetic. I do try it, of course, to make sure it's okay, but I'll bake anything from cheesecakes to muffins to scones to pies, anything.
So I know that BOCI has become your biggest customer so far, because we're all sampling when we come here, but how can they find you, Sarah, if they want to be able to talk to you about a special event that they're getting ready to do, or just a dozen of something to go? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I have an email address, of course, Sarah with an H, S-A-R-A-H, at businessovercoffee.biz, and my cell phone number, which I constantly have on me for my job, is 901-628-9423.
So 901-628-9423?
That's right.
Alrighty then. What did you bring us today?
Well, today I actually didn't bring anything. I think we forgot them. But I had made some homemade from scratch pecan pie bars.
I guess I'm glad you didn't bring them under the circumstances. Having traveled a bit too much lately, I've put on a few pounds, so that will spare me. But so tell me how you tie the two together. I know we share a weekly business meeting where you are representing Business Over Coffee in the social media realm.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, like I said, I'm a consultant, and I'm constantly on social media. Not necessarily Twitter, but Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. And for your small business, actually any business, large, small, local, not international, social media is the way to go these days. You can't unfortunately rely on word of mouth anymore. It's text to mouth, basically, all social media.
Well, and even if we give a referral to somebody, chances are the person who wants to hire you is going to check you out online. The latest statistics that I heard were that 93% of people who are about to make a buying decision have checked you out online before they ever make that purchase.
That is very true, very true.
So tell me how you tie the two together. Are you just branching out from BOCI, the live events here, to promote your baking goods? In fact, should we talk about the name?
Yes, the name is something that I've had so much difficulty trying to figure out. I've gone from Say Cheese and More, referring to the cheesecakes, although that sounds more like a photography profession, to Sweets Over Coffee was the idea you gave me, which I absolutely love.
I want you to vote for Sweets Over Coffee.
But I am always open to suggestions. I'm still trying to consider, and I need to get a name very soon.
Yes, you do.
Several times.
If you're actually launching virtually and live today, you need to have a name so that we can get a little website up and let you be able to blog about your recipes and tantalize us with what you're going to bring to the next big event.
And I'm considering working on a website or a blog for my recipes, but mainly my gluten-free recipes, because I can make everything gluten-free.
That is important.
It's very important. More and more people are going gluten-free, or find out that they're gluten intolerant, or
well, what would the symptoms of gluten intolerance be? Maybe there's some people out there listening or watching who would go, uh-oh, she's talking about me.
Well, it ranges from having absolutely no symptoms at all to having stomach issues, stomach cramps, skin problems. Eczema is a symptom. Also, you can have food allergy eczema or regular allergy eczema, or just have plain old eczema. But there's a lot of people who have absolutely no symptoms at all. A lot of people will eat gluten and get violently sick immediately afterwards.
Wow. Wow. So let's talk about some of the things that you bake. I know you do cheesecake. I know you do fabulous blueberry muffins.
Thank you.
I'm not going to get the pecan bars today, but we know you make those. What else?
I'll do magic cookie bars, also known as Hello Dolly bars. I've heard it several different
And
names.
that's got chocolate in it for those of us who are recovering chocoholics.
Yes, chocolate and coconut and butterscotch, pecans. Cookies, any kind of cookies. My favorite ones to make are my peanut butter blossoms with the Hershey Kisses on top.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
It's got a little clap out there.
I'll do pies. I haven't done a pie in a while, but I love making pies. I also bake bread, homemade bread. I don't use a bread machine. I use my KitchenAid, of course, but homemade bread from baguettes to focaccia, any
Wow.
kind of bread.
Cool.
Cakes.
So I'm just going to go on record right now. Peach cobbler is my favorite, but I'd be willing to settle for a pie. Yeah, we got another vote down there.
That's one thing I'm doing for birthdays now, is making, well, I'd like to focus on cheesecakes and find out what people's favorite cheesecake is and make them one for their birthday, but I'll remember.
So
Peach
how
cobbler.
much? Thank you. So how much notice do you need to have before you can bake a pie? And would they pick it up at BOC or at a BOCI event, or
They would,
talk to
yeah,
us?
definitely pick it up at a BOCI event. I live in Lake Cormorant, Mississippi, near Tunica, so it's 50-minute drive. But pick it up at BOCI. I'm here every Thursday from about 9 to 12.
Perfect.
12. And honestly, you can give me as little as a day's notice.
Okay.
I was notified yesterday, actually, that somebody needed some blueberry muffins, and I baked them the same day. Brought them here
Perfect.
today.
Perfect.
So,
So they can pick it up here on Thursday and throw a dinner party for all of us on Thursday night,
Yes.
right? Is that a good idea? All right then. Well, do you want to wrap up by saying a little bit of something about BOCI for the people who are in the listening audience, watching audience? And okay, invite them.
Business Over Coffee is such a great, I don't want to say asset, but it's so helpful to businesses, especially businesses that are starting out, but even businesses that have been around for 20 years but need recognition, need to get on social media, don't know anything about social media. That's what we're here for, and it's such a wonderful, wonderful group.
So the first thing they can do is go to businessovercoffee.biz and they can get a free profile, and it won't cost them a dime, right?
Yeah, and we
All
can
right.
share them with all of our members, which we're over 1,100 right now. We can feature them. They can
Awesome.
blog, video, events. They can
Great.
post anything.
And they can do all of that for free.
All of that for free.
Okay,
Mhm.
and then if they become a professional member, which is $100 a year,
Or $10 a month.
or $10 a month, they can have an interview like this on BOCI TV, and also a radio
Radio.
interview with Sherry,
Mhm.
and also what else?
They get we have event every Thursday from 9 to 11 here at Ridgeway Business Center, and they get 4 events a month for free. They also have choice of 2 online reviews, and that ranges from blogging to speaking techniques to professional image to branding. They have, I believe, 11 or 12 to choose from.
So let me say to you, audience, if you are looking for a way to get more exposure for your business, if you want to collaborate with some really high integrity people, this is definitely the place to be. The $100 a year is nothing to be able to get a television interview that you can then post online on your own website or get it out into the social media with or without the help, although there's always free advice being given here, as you can tell. So, it's great to have you on the show.
It's great to
Thank you
be
for
here.
saying yes. And I see one of your favorite people just came in, so you'll be able to get your hug when you finish the interview. And how else?
We have a Twitter follower.
Oh, great.
Wholesale Scene just followed us. Not sure where that's from. I know we shop wholesale a lot. So
Okay.
everyone welcome Wholesale Scene.
Okay. So, do you want to have the last word, Sarah?
Your business is our platform.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.